We are streaming. So, yeah, as mentioned, I had some plans. They kind of fell through a little bit. So, we are going to do some Mahjong for this evening. Also, because I might as well play it, I've got the music playlist I was kind of playing during the Jack the Ripper stream yesterday. We got that on in the background, because I can. So, yeah, it might not be thematically appropriate, but it depends how badly we're playing, I guess. So, let's join Hanchan and see if we can continue our advancement. We only need a second place to gain up to 8th Kyuu, but of course, always going to be the thing. I also play Hanchan rather than... Actually, why am I doing that? Because this is... Okay, it's fine. We'll still do this anyway. I prefer Hanchan, and I should get used to doing that, but I'll probably play with them for one... or half games, at least for the time being. Anyway. South to open. So the good thing about being in the low ranks of Tenhou is, of course, that I can't go down. It's literally a case of play enough games until you win. But, you know, I'd like to do it in a reasonable number of games, and I'd like to keep my ranking above 1500, which is the baseline starting point. So we'll try and play well, but since only the top 2 positions really matter, we can use that to a certain extent. It's a little aggressive, but I see no reason not to call this. We can always cut the dragons if we need to and go for a Tenhou instead, so this is fine. And if we do get another 2, we might be going for Toy Story. I know we got 2 dragons out, but... Okay, Tiny Toy Toy, hopefully draw something connected to the Dora here, and then we'll see what we got. Right, 5/8 for a single weight, otherwise we just need to draw that 5/8. Risky, but we have Tenpai. Okay.
Sumo.
We'll take it. Tanya 1. Okay, nothing amazing here, but we'll see. We're not at the point of calling at this stage. We have 3 pairs. We could potentially go for more of them, but I'm going to keep the green a little longer because if we do pair that up, that's Yakuhai Dora 2. So, well, Dora 3 actually. So it's worth keeping that a little longer than I otherwise would. We got west for safe tiles later down the line. And we have a sequence. Okay, we're looking reasonable here. Question mark now is kind of this 5 so.
Home.
Alright, ton across. We in theory have the value to fight almost anything with Dora 3 in hand, although really it's only two Dora confirmed with what we're building towards. Poof, okay.
Home.
You shan't end with Dora 3 as dealer. That is going to be a better... Even if we end up on the pair weight, this is going to be better for us. So we'll cut the west now. Eight so is not entirely useless for what we're building. It's the riskier tile, but if I keep it, we're going to have problems with it. Okay. 3 tools against us, but we have Dora 3. As dealer, we should not be afraid of anything here. Especially 3 open hands with potentially quite low value if we got over Dora. Yeah. East 1. Ultimately didn't make it, but we were pushing with that hand all the way if we could. Okay, this is a strong start. Possible Itsu. Some options. Potentially even just going cutting both of these if we draw anything connected to these two. Possibly to just go for a Britannia. We go for 1 pin before the 1 so obviously, but Dora South, not important for us. The 4 because I think that gives us a shot at Sanshku if we cut the 1, go that way round, maybe 3 for 5. There's a correct answer to this and I can't work it out. Hold on. Alright, 8 man. I think we'll play the safe there. Because that was only going to be a close 7 anyway. We have 3 for 5, so 4 plus 6. Yeah, okay. So we've got a few options with this. If we do cut the 1, we then end up with 3, 4, 5 and a pair, so we're slightly behind. But obviously that, as mentioned, stands a good chance. Maybe we should have kept the 8 man, but it's fine. I disagree with that because let's put this into a pair, into a thing. And yeah, this is. I should have played the 1 over the 2 because two keeps us with the. 2 keeps us with the setup. It is Wednesday. It's actually Tuesday, but you know, Wednesday. No, my plans for the evening got put on hold. So yeah, I am playing Mahjong instead. Yeah, I definitely could have played this better, but I want to get out, I'm getting out of the crutch of using the soul to tell me what the right moves are half the time. Alright.
Each.
You'll get there, sir. Don't worry. Alright. Reach against this. 9, 4, and a 6 is safe. He's played all Sozy tiles in the middle of that. We can counter reach. Part of me wants to.
Each.
It's a 5-6 pair weight, though. This isn't amazing. I'm not sure it's a well-paying job, but you could have been the story keeper for Blood in the Cocktail. Our current one is ill.
Go.
I figured we had to be on the similar weight, but it's fine. We got a Hanchan, we get things back. I mean, his name might be wrong. I can't read that, but I don't think it's wrong. Yeah, we misplayed that. Still, advantage of Kyuu ranks, I can afford to misplay at this point.
Chi.
I need to go do stuff before sleep. Sounds like a plan, sir. Go and do your stuff. Alright, Dora free it is then. I'm still keeping the white. Actually, no, 2 of them are gone now. I could have played the white there.
Each. Chi.
I potentially have Dragon Door free, so we're going to push this a bit. 779. I think. I'm obviously committed, but goodness knows what I play if that dragon finally shows up.
Each.
5 for safe one way, C to the other way. I want nothing better to try. Okay. Well, that's why we weren't getting our dragons. But that's 2 Dora free hands have had a problem. Yeah, I was supposed to be playing Blood on the Clock Tower with a in a group in Manchester, but unfortunately the storyteller called in sick, so my first game of that will be later. And I figured, all right, fine. I've got the I've got some time this evening. I wasn't expecting to have, so mahjong. Could be getting better. I've overplayed a couple of hands and I've failed to convert a couple of mangans. But we're still in East 3, so it's not the end of the world. And we're in Kyuu, so it's not the end of the world even if I lose, so... long way to go.
Home.
Alright, you have a dragon. Would you like a second dragon?
Home.
That we'll see.
Long.
Well, it doesn't gain a position, but it gives me an easy into second, which is all I really need to rank up at this point, so... we're drawing well. Get rid of the 1-2 next and hope to draw something here. There are reasons to not. He's enough in the lead if he wants to care about that. But again, we are playing in the queue thing, so it shouldn't matter.
Home.
Kind of hoping we draw the 5-8 side of the weight here, because he just keeps discarding my outs. So he knows Hanitsu, but...
Kang.
Ooh, Carnage. Carnage doesn't help us. Short of us drawing an 8 here. Oh, would we get time for an 8, man?
Home.
What I should have done on both South and West actually is just played 6, but there's still the potential upgrade path this way, depending on things.
Home.
I don't think he is based on 2-2-3-6 scene, but concern in that direction, definitely. Alright, let's cut the 9s. Maybe I'm being a coward here, but, you know, I've got to at least think about that possibility. Okay, Ishanten again. Again, I don't think he does, but I'd be silly if I didn't consider it.
Each.
Alright, we've got the reach now. Let's go.
Dong.
I'm not even angry. That's just... Oh, cool shot. That, you know, I've mentioned many, many times that they never have it. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't even be angry at that. That's just cold shot. I mean, we had the hand to attack this. I would attack this against most things, in truth. But yeah, no. That's. I can't be angry. That just happened. All right. Well, again, we're in Kyuu. We're depressing that my ranking is now back down to flat, basically. That's the one thing. That's the one partial thing I cared about with this sort of run. Oh, well. There's no point in us playing a full hand share. I'm just going to go into rush mode and just see if we can do the quick things there. I've pulled off an all greens, but only in Washizu free player. So, again, questionable about whether that counts. Just, yeah, I had to consider it, but they would never have it, surely. Relying on 6 tiles? Because I saw the pair, I saw a few of them out. Obviously green was gone, but... Yeah, jeez. Well, I've dealt with the Yakuza. Alright. Let's play rush mode. So, caution and run away. That is the only plan we have. Well, now it might be Chitoi as a possibility here, but... I mean, I've got 3 calls to potentially put as Honitsu, Toitoi, or something silly like that. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to take... I'm backtracking already here, but if the red's not come out in the first 6, it's unlikely. So, Chitoi is probably the better option here, and obviously, as mentioned, there is Toitoi and other things I could potentially do. Wish I'd have set up slightly better for this. There's 1 8 out, but I don't think that matters with the numerical tiles here. We're Ishanten for it now, so fine. It's 1 6 played, 1 3 played. Hope to draw something slightly better than this. Well, given that the current rank, the way the ranking is set up, there's not really much benefit to me playing full games, except for the fact that I like full games more. Yeah, no, Ethan, there's no... We're not... I guess if we got the dragon now, but I don't think we're getting the dragon. Tuso. Tuso actually is not... Well, 1 out. Close to the door, no. Okay. It'd be a good bluff wait for what I'm definitely not waiting on, but it's not great in consideration. And there was another Chitoi on the board. Yeah, ultimately I needed to rush to that dragon, but it didn't pay off. Okay, sitting west. We have a horrible looking hand for a fast attack, but let's see. 2 sequences in, though. We've got West. I might just try and play this conventionally now. I was sort of having half thoughts about maybe getting rid of 567 going for Honitsu, but... yeah. Extend the chain sounds good to me, please. We can still get rid of 9 safely. It's a 1 partially loose tile there. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, someone will have to clock this, but have I drawn a useful tile every single discard thus far? Yes, is the answer to that. Yeah, functionally no difference between me discarding 9 or 6 there, except that obviously 6 allows us to go this way around with things. Alright, first useless tile. Finally happened. Yeah, close 7's not the best weight in the world, but I'd probably take it at this point. It's early enough we could potentially put out a bluff. Oh, another 9-pin.
Each.
Yeah, let's go for it. I could have gone single weight on either of these, but I think we'll go for the 7. We see 1-8 already. Could have played for 6, but it's on a middle tile. And if we're waiting on 1 middle tile, I'd rather wait on the one with 4 than the one with 3.
Each. Sumo.
Well, he had a much bigger hand than us. Hit the buyman. Does that put us in second? That puts us in second. So, I mean, overall, it's terrible, but it's not that bad a result, actually. Green.
Boom.
Cut the 9-8, try and go for a Tanya. Because at this point, any hand will absolutely do. Okay, draw a 4-man, get us a double run. Potentially open this up. 5 so obviously helps on that end. We just get rid of 3 and probably 8 after that. 8-pin does nothing.
G.
But the speed is with the player across from us at the moment. It's about the one thing that didn't help us. Okay, thinking. Probably should have played 2-pin there because we want to go for the closed one anyway. But oh, that actually might be better. Hold on. Yeah, that might be better.
Boom.
Dong.
Okay, we take points off of our closest rival. 1,000 points is only, but still. 1,000 points, become dealer, have some momentum in. Makes it that a little bit harder. But double Dora, we need to win this. And if I can convert here, I think we're safe for second. Let's try and force Tanya then. Alright, reach on something. One white played, so white should be okay. Would love to draw a 7, so. Not the worst. Gives us 6. Cut the 8-6, which is probably safe to the player as well. Right. Okay, Ishanten. Kind of wish I had just pulled that 6 and taken it, but.
Each.
Restore free. Mangan and potentially a comeback hand, depending on where it comes from.
Each. Dong.
Yep, that was what I needed. Did I get the Hanny? No, I did not get the Hanneman, but that's a conversion for the lead. Wasn't what I was necessarily playing for with a hand, but hey, it worked. Can't argue. Again, I only need top 2 to gain the 8Q position. Any other ranks are just, you know, ranking bonus, which, to be fair, I lost a lot dealing as the Ryui, so... so... Alright.
Home.
So, Chitoi on the east is not a great move, but it's early enough if we get it right about now. Nah, okay, let's play it out. He's got it. So, again, I'm aware there's 2 9s discarded here, but this is a safe final discard against 2 Tanyos, which is what it appears to be at the moment. And I'm far more concerned about getting those out. Also, 2 1-pins. So I've got 2 safe tiles against this, the Chitoitsu. Hell, wait, Chitoitsu if I draw an 8. Alright, and I can go now. And again, 4 is almost certainly safe as well, but... See, 1 North Blade is just such a good Chitoi weight, but I don't want to play a 5-so in this position. Yeah. Too much risk to hold a dealer turn that I don't necessarily care that much about. I mean, no Manzi discarded on this side. Pretty well safe, of course it was. But so I know that was low value. I know up top is probably Tenhou, but again, I don't know where a lot of the 4 pits are. I've discarded 1. And I know where 2 red door are, so yeah, maybe I could have gone for it, but it's fine. He says not believing it's fine at all. Maybe. I don't like to go for Toitoi unless I've got a backup option, really. Or I have the Yakuhai triplet. And generally Toitoi tends to be one of those hands that gets telegraphed very early, so it's fine. I don't have too much stake in staying in Tenpai this hand. I might go down to 2nd here, but I'll have a hand to catch up. And I do only need 2nd for this part of the promotion. Alright, discard 4 tiles, have a Tenhou. Probably. Yeah, it feels too easy to go in on a Toitoi hand, then it just backfires on you, and it's just, yeah. I like the insurance of being able to do something else if I'm going to try it. But maybe that's just something I need to get over, in truth. Anyway, Dora East. That's probably not leaving our hand. Nice. Would love to be getting rid of this East. Is it going to cause me any major problems if I do, though? Maybe.
Chi. Home.
Well, we committed. Let's go. Six is half CG, so we'll save that to last in case we can do anything with that, but... Alright, 5-8.
Home. Dong.
Okay, take a second. Alright, 8th Kyuu. So yeah, we just win one of these, we go straight up. Even if we go second in the hand chat, that doesn't actually mean a lot. I still need to get 2 seconds or a win. Or 2 seconds and a win. So we're gonna play this for a bit. At some point, they stop being Winnie's promotion, but, you know. I've got a long way to go to get my second down ship back. Alright, south with door 1. Okay, Yakuhai door 1 is about perfect. Or we go for a non-fu and just get the other 2 bits in. But we'll see. Either way, this hand is good.
Home.
So after a 2, I'm kind of half thinking it was worth keeping that, but I think I prefer this as a thing for now. We'll see.
G.
Chi. Home.
So after a 2? Oh, tempting, but no. Means he's Tenpai, but... Nah, single weight on 8 and 7 is not a good plan right now.
Home. Dong.
Okay, we didn't let greed get the better of us, and this hand is frankly ridiculous. Let's begin. Yeah, 8's worth keeping over the south, but misinformation a little bit here. I might need that 5 later. Oh, and it just gives it straight back to us. Perfect. But yeah, call that. I'm almost certain having to get rid of the 6-8 because this is probably our only pair at the moment. Can afford to wait a little bit for the dragon, but if we don't get it soon, we're gonna have to start. There we go.
Oh.
Thank you. Number 8. Now we hope he didn't register that 1 ping. Because we don't care about which side, we'll keep the 2-sided thing.
Chi.
But a handful of points to just get us over this 30k threshold. That's a reasonable deal, Sam. Free ones have gone, so I don't know how good this weight actually is, but, you know.
Chi.
I'm really concerned, but he's not dropping... I've dropped 765 into him, so... Dora discard, though. That's a concern now.
Reach.
1 pin, 4 pin reach would be very nice right now. There's a concern this deals into the player to my right, but... But I don't see any Dora, so I need to at least treat this somewhat carefully. Okay, that's not the end of the world. 2 hands, in the lead still. Any win gets me over the 30k threshold. Just gotta avoid dealing to any obvious Ryuisos again. Okay. We have a possible Itsu here. It's quite glorious. You know what?
Gee.
I'm actually going to take the Tenpai. Yeah, that's just Itsu 1. Let's go. Okay, half CG4 I need. The pins who are coming out, but not the high ones. Sozu Honitsu up top is a possibility. He spent a couple of long pauses on discards, so
Gong.
unsure, but yeah, I'll take that. 2,000 point hand puts me over the threshold, and yeah, any win will do. And I have a pretty good Tenhou attack here. I have an insanely good Tenhou attack, actually, comes to that. I mean, 7's unlikely. It might end up being on a pair of 7s either way, but you know. I could reasonably assume to get one of those, surely? Oh, okay. Itsu and thing. What do I want to do then? If I'm committed to the Itsu, I don't want to be on a 7-7 weight. So let's go this way round. Again, there's more chance of us moving the thing on if we discarded 2, drawing an 8 or a 6 to, you know, change it up, but I'm... Yeah, overkeeping... No, we had to do it if we already got rid of the 1-7. See, that's kind of what I meant. So if I draw on the 8, this makes this much easier to upgrade in that manner. But obviously, I'd much rather be in a pair weight that includes a 2-so than a pair of 7s. So 1, 4, 6, 9, or 2-so, or 7-pin. 6 improvements. That'll do. I have Pinfu. I don't need any more points. We will take it.
Dong.
Alright, we have gone back-to-back promotions in as many games. 1548. Alright, one more go. This might be my last one for tonight, but we're playing one more. We're on a roll now. Gambler's fallacy. We keep winning until we finally lose. And when we lose everything. Alright, pair of Easts. Exactly one you want to see in an East-only game. Yeah, I don't like cutting this, but again, it doesn't fundamentally change things. And obviously, I've got to consider this as 2 with an or 1 with an extension rather than a thing. Anyway, I know what I mean. I may not be conveying it well. I apologize. So if we're going to cut anything later down the line, we want to cut this 2-3. These players are probably good enough to at least recognize a pause. At least all things being equal. We might still end up keeping this, who knows. Alright, let's go. 8-man. Okay, 8's also there for our safety net. Again, depending on how this goes.
Chi.
Alright, just need that fated Sanzo. No, that'll do too. A2 left and A2 left. Downside is there's a lot of Dora, so if somebody's got 2 or 3, they could easily challenge an open hand like this. Okay. Slightly concerned that something was going to happen 3 to 4, but still concerned, but half CG on the left. And the last chance to get rid of a Dora if I'm going in. I'm kind of committed. There's no 2, so it's safe if we want it.
Chi.
Yeah, this might not have been a good call, but I think going with the safe tile is the better option here. Because if I had drawn something risky, I'd have probably had to consider the fold. But either way, it's fine. Dealer still moves on. Hand is okay. We have, unfortunately, had our initial draw skipped, but hey, second on priority. We can take that. We'll hold south a little bit. I know one's just played, but hold that, see if we can pair it up, because that would be especially useful. Alright, whether we go Chitoi or we go for something Tanya related, happy to get that. Alright, 2 souths played. That might make it more likely to be Tanyo. That makes it more likely to be Chitoi. What do I want to do here? Alright, so Ishanten for Tanyo Chitoi. None of this is good. It says the final weights, but because of that, if we do Kit Tenpai, we're probably going to go Dama. And we'll take the calls off for the moment. We could obviously call things and try to go for a Tanyo attack that way, but I mean, given how early we are, we're still turn 6. We can make this Chitoi. We have time. Right, let's get rid of risky tile first. Turn off, back off the calls back on, because 2 hasn't been played, 8 has been played, but only the 1. And obviously we'd only have 2 tiles to get rid of to make this work, possibly even just 1. In fact, with your 6, we have Tenpai on a pair weight anyway, so... And of course, if we draw another triplet, then, yeah, we still Tenpai, actually. So, all good. Really, no downsides, except for having to discard Dora tiles in the mid-game. But drawing a, drawing another Tiso, drawing another 4-man. This gets interesting at that point. That, though, is a concern.
Each.
I'm too far back. Okay.
Chi. Long.
I was trying to work out how stealable is this hand at that point, but obviously the worst threat is the Honitsu on this side. Let's see. West to start. This video turn, we could do with a hand here. We are on 4 pairs now. And, oof. Okay.
Home.
You know what? Let's push. Toy Tanyo. That's the plan now. I want to save my Khan draw for a next useful discard. We are definitely going to do it at some point. There's one. Okay, we'll do it with the next option. The only downside is, of course, this leaves us a free 6. But...
Khan. Home.
Then they get the 8s. Five gives us an interesting Jangan potential, but I don't, you know, you don't bank on those. Dora? He's got Dora free. That suddenly makes this very scary. But I say there's a thought process. There had to be a pair of them. Decided against it.
Come.
I think the game might be settled this hand for some bizarre reason. I want to. I do. You know what I actually want to happen? I want the free Sin to be Khan and me to just Khan and again and draw. That's what I want to happen, I think, at this stage. Because this is madness to deal turn. Unless I get that free 6. I get the free 6, we're going all in. This 6 is probably going to deal into somebody, but all in. In fact, it's got to be 6 pin because you just can't the free pin at this point. You surely. The madness is spread. It's got to happen. And then I've got to really debate whether I just close this out. Four more draws left. There's a possibility I can get a 2-pin. I don't think I can get a 5-man. One end of the board. Somebody's got to have one in hand, you'd think. Even with a 3's blocked off, 4's blocked off. Well, maybe the 5 kick him out. 6 is isolated as well. Single weight Hatsu would have been evil, but... 6 played and called. Safe in 2 directions, that's why I kind of figured that one, but... That was giving me those risky tiles. Alright, I have one more left. We are Khaning at the end.
Khan.
Have I high-tailed with the self? Seriously?
ドン
Oh, you... Oh, that's a hand. Think I might be losing this one. I don't know why I registered self as safe, actually, but oh well. I just want, yes, terminal. Fine, go. There, well. That's me rushing into things. What's my counterattack? We go for the other impossible hand, because why not? We only have 8, but when's that going to be a problem for us? Yeah, let's go. I just... Full commitment. Let's go. It's the last hand. I'm 300 down. We go for the Yakuman. I'm sure you do. I was hoping that was sort of a scenario that I was kind of envisioned, and obviously if he'd found the free pin earlier than that, I'd have just ended it in a draw at that point, but... Yeah, I should probably have played that a little safer. I definitely wouldn't have done that if it wasn't the fact that this is basically a Dobson game, and also I'm in the lower queue ranks and can't go down any. But hey, I can lose all my ranking points for today and go down to 1500, fall below that, and be depressed. That can happen.
Boom.
South Honitsu. Chanta. See what happens.
Boom.
If I add Toito into the mix as well, then that actually gives me enough points to potentially gain a position back, so we'll go for it. I'm looking at all my Furusen weights I've got coming up to be here. Ah, well.
Chi.
Boom.
Anything? No, South has been played. I was about to say, I think I can't still, but I cannot. That would have been a lie.
Dom.
That hand does not look big enough, but it is a dealer turn. Oh, it ends it. Oh well. I'm still 15-14. I can take that. Ah, dear. Well, short stream today, I think. We'll call it there. And yeah, we've made a slow climb up the ladder. I'm on 15-19, which is lower than I started, and I might care about that as we go on. But again, just got to get out of the things into the down chips, and then we'll see where we actually are. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll have slightly more... Actually, I don't even know if the music's relevant or not. It's just what I have for my board game streams, because I mostly do secret information-y, spacey, weirdly ambient stuff. But hey, we'll see if I can find some better music for next time. Last time I did this, it was the same 3 or 4 soul tracks, and they were starting to grind after a while, so I wanted to change that up. But hey, see how it goes. Catch you later.